Hi, welcome back. And so, what we have here is to make it, the conditional part is a serene lakeside with a wooden pier on the left, a small boat tethered to it, and a looming mountain with the sun setting behind it. So, you're adding more and more to it. The next one that I have here is when I said sequential. This I'll show you. It's made up of, we're building on three different ones. So I've said I want to show a young tree sapling in a pot. So here are images of the young tree sapling in a pot. And then I want the same tree now grown taller with a few branches still in a pot. So that's second sequence, second part of the sequence. And then here are the image of the same tree now grown taller with a few branches still in a pot. I guess that's a bonsai tree, but that's what I mean with sequential. So you could do the same. I think the wonderful thing, actually, an example, I'll write that down, is to do with a person. I'll do an example with a human sequential. And feel free to type any, to say those questions. So when we do Q&A, we can go through that too. And the fourth one is now the tree is fully grown and planted in a garden with birds perched on its branches, and that was the image. Beautiful image. So the next one is being able to manipulate image attributes. So here you're working with modifying the color and the texture with prompts. So going down, here's a prompt. With prompts, or you alter the time of day, the weather, or the mood of an image. And so what we're going to do now is modify a basic scene with attributes like using the sun and the rain and the winter. So here I have typed a quiet village street with cobblestones, a British village street with cobblestones, houses on either side, and children playing in the distance. So here you have the first scene set. So now we're going to modify it and get a quiet village with cobblestones, houses on either side, and children playing in the distance, with a vibrant sunset sky casting the oranges and purple hues. So we've modified it by just changing attributes. Isn't that beautiful? And we're going to manipulate it some more. We still have the quiet village street with cobblestones, houses on either side, children playing in the distance during heavy rain, with people holding umbrellas. Just added that to it. Same street, modifying it. It said it accounted, and I think it was these days. So another thing is, before, DALL-E used to give us 4 images. Choose which one you want. Now it gives us 2, even though in my settings I've put every time I ask for images, give me 4. But because of the weight of everyone joining and using it, and I can only imagine, how busy it is and the load on the servers or in the cloud. But now it struggles to do 2, so it gave me 1, and for that I'm grateful. And now we're changing this village street with cobblestones covered in snow, with children building snowmen. Same, with modification. So that is manipulating image attributes, color, texture modification through your prompts. So the next one is interactive image generation. So using feedback loops to continue to refine the generated images. So we're using the input that we give in real time to guide how the pictures are generated. So with this one, we're going to use a market scene, and this is what I love this one. So a bustling Ghanaian market scene with various stalls selling fruits, vegetables, and textiles. And here you have it with all these rich colors. Oh, and for me, I must have vibrant. My word that I always use is vibrant, because I just prefer the colors. And now I'm saying, giving feedback, right? So I'm saying add a central fountain with kids playing around it, and more stalls selling handmade. I added that to handmade Ghanaian jewelry. And this was just to make sure, because when I've done it before, it gave me a mix. So it gave me 4, and it gave me in different countries, and they were so rich and vibrant too. I'll share those as pictures on the site. So that's it for interactive image generation. So this, so again, going back, this is showing you advanced skills for, so I went above and beyond. When you signed up, it was, just showing you how to do art, but I want to, anyone can do a class and just show you these nice prompts. We go, ooh, and but I feel that let's set ourselves apart, and especially if you want to create art, you want to be an AI artist, knowing some of the theory behind what you're creating sets you apart. So now we're going to look at different resolutions and styles, and see how we can create high resolution images. And so we want to make sure that we ensure clarity and retain detail. And so the one that I've got here is details close up of a monarch butterfly perched on a vibrant pink flower, showing intricate, see, these are the words again, my vibrant, intricate wing patterns and flower textures. So it's giving you everything. And I'm pretty sure if we did it in Midjourney, it would actually be even more succinct, but this is great. And then now let's go for classic. We had talked about classic styles, contemporary styles, going back over the years, and so we're going to do a contemporary style, looking at an oil painting, and then so the style here is the Impressionist era, looking, and I'll just go to the prompt. So we want an oil painting. So we could have said oil painting, we could have said photorealistic, we could have said 3D, but we're going with oil painting here, in the style of Impressionism, looking at a street cafe in Paris with people chatting, waiters serving coffee, vibrant colors, capturing the atmosphere. And so here we have, and I remember when I was a kid, my mom had a painting like this in her kitchen. And so I am going to print this and put it on a wall in my kitchen. And to print them, one popular place I hear about is Printify, but above that, everybody speaks highly of Canva. And so I'm gonna get me a big wall painting. So the next one here is, let's look at now contemporary style, where we're looking at digital art, we're looking at minimalism and abstract styles. So here it's going to be a mix of a futuristic city with geometric shapes, angles, and then neon blues and purples to demonstrate contemporary styles. And this is great. It's coming back with a futuristic skyline, again with these shapes, sharp angles, and neons and blues and purples. My favorite combination of colors. Now let's mix and match styles here, where you're combining your different artistic movements and you're getting a hybrid, where I think the people from the classic styles would like be turning over in their graves, but it's a hybrid that blends the classic and the modern. So this example combines the Renaissance portraiture and modern, combining abstract and modern. So here we have a woman in classical attire, but with our geometric patterns, our modern geometric patterns in the background. I'm not too keen on this color actually, so to modify it, I would say abstract geometric patterns, and then I would say what specific colors I want, again because I'm all about vibrant. So, but it still goes. So those are some examples of resolution and styles, and I want to just show some more here, some more application. And this one, I was thinking of I just wanted to show like a village lifestyle. I wanted to just give something different. Again, people are showing art of people in clothes, people, just different things. I just wanted something different. So, more artistic, I would say. So my prompt here is imagine a village in the Ashanti region of Ghana, right? Being specific, because when it used to print 4, the example that I got was different villages, beautiful villages, and I thought, well, let me be specific here. So we have, it's called Apiedu, which is our village, and it's early morning there, and the women are dressed in colorful cloth and tied around their bodies. They're going to market, because I was trying to, so that's the thing, I was trying to make sure that I had a good description. And some of the women have baskets on their heads, others have bowls of fruit on their heads ready to sell at the market, and there are children in the picture as well. So I was building my image, building a scene. There are children in the picture as well, some walking to school with their book bags, and the coloring of the picture is vibrant as the sun is rising at 8 a.m. in the morning. I think it rises before then, but still, here you are. So you have them all going to the market. And so then the next thing I wanted to do was, okay, they're at the market. They're selling food, fruit, and more at the market. And you have the sellers as well as the buyers, and it's a vibrant scene. So here you go, vibrant scene of what we know, some good nostalgia there. And then now we're in the same village, and it's early evening. The sun is setting. The sky has hints of oranges and reds as the sun sets. People have left the market, and in the village you see a woman cooking outside on a coal pot. And a woman is seated in front of a man pounding for food. This is my next one. And the kids are playing outside too. And I didn't even know how to describe it. And I think that in this one, ChatGPT, DALL-E didn't know how to show it. So I'm gonna refine this one. But this is an example. You refine, and it challenges you to get your wording right for you to to tell it exactly what it is that you want. And so we're still here in the same village, and it's early evening. It's Saturday morning, and outside women are heading to the market again, but kids are running around and playing. And in the foreground, 2 girls are playing the game Ampe, but it didn't give me that. Probably doesn't know what that is. But yeah, again, more vivid. And I have different ones of these too. Now, it wasn't able to give me that. And I think because what happened was I went on to another page, so sometimes it stops, and I said photo. So let's see that. Yeah, that was what I said, photo. So it confused it. So I came back and said, digital images, and this was Saturday morning. So bright and vibrant. Love the colors. And this last one, it's not the last one, but I saw this one, and this one is a Midjourney one, right? And so as I was saying, Midjourney, you can put the type of camera, you can put the resolution, the shutter speed, everything. But I put it in DALL-E to see what would happen, and here's my image capturing a majestic lion. So once you're done too, DALL-E converts the prompt to what it will take. So it will not give you the output as Midjourney's, but it will do what it wants with it. And I have some more, again here, some more Midjourney prompts of a ballet dancer. Beautiful. And I think I had, you can modify this one, because you can modify it, and I did previously to say that the crowd is looking at her in awe. So there was a crowd of people here. Just you can add, because the back here is dull, but again the focus may be on the ballet dancer. And then this is one about a soccer match, and I modified this to include Chelsea and a Man United team. They're both playing, and again it's vibrant here. The lighting is clear, so you can say the lighting is clear and bright, it's vibrant, highlighting the action on the field. And this one is a car chase on a busy street, moving at high speed. We show the skyscrapers. The lighting is clear, highlighting the action. So you'll see here, it, as I am not a professional artist, but I do see the action and the speed here. And then we have a African-American skateboarder performing tricks in a skate park. And again, vibrant colors with the same camera exposure. Let's see. And here we have a dolphin, the scuba gear, and you'll have all these prompts there, about 24, 25 prompts that you can do. And when you do these same prompts, you'll get different images. And you modify to make your own. I hope that's helpful. Oh, actually, one thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to show this. Where am I? There's a method to this madness. So I had 2 6th graders write a story, or tell me a story. So this is what they wrote. It was quite difficult pulling the story out of them, but they told me the story as best they can. It was just 2 paragraphs. And so I took it and I expanded on it. I said, oh, right, this is the story. And I said, this story was created by 2 11-year-olds. Please expand on this to make it fun, a fun adventure for the 2 girls, and end it with them coming home to their families. So it expanded it to make it quite a fun story, actually. And then I went into DALL-E. Let's see if I can find them. And it gave me images. I was able to create some images from the adventure. But what I had said before was, I had just said, please imagine an image from the story of Chloe and Gabby's adventure, where I had switched to DALL-E from GPT, what I was supposed to do was, understandably post a story here, and they created images of it. And even though I had said to African American kids, so I had to say that they're both African American, and it gave me different variations. So in our discussion about AI art, we spoke about generative artists and autonomous artists. And the autonomous artist would have access to software or be able to create images where these are constantly the same. These two faces will constantly be the same no matter what they're doing. And I remember several months ago when someone had written a book. He'd written a children's book using AI, but the reason why it was noticeable that was AI was that the children in the pictures all looked different. He had no consistency. And so you would need better software, or be able to, again, do Photoshop or Canva, or get an illustrator to be able to give you consistent images. So I did sequential, redo them petting some animals that you find in the jungle. I don't know why I came up with those, but so I had these pictures, and then I said redo them eating fruit and with a nice meal at a hotel. Again, two different faces. And I had said, I think I stopped and continued here because it crashed. I think it went down, and it gave me, actually, these were really good. These were really good additional pictures. So in the end, I was able to take all of this and put it in a PDF, and they had a book, which is pretty neat. And so any kids that you have who are looking to, to help them read, because aside from this, actually, this was just a sleepover play date situation. But what I have my daughter writing pages. Ever so often, she'll write a page of a story that in the end, I can actually scan in to ChatGPT, and she will be able to write a book, So whereas before, it would have taken so many different steps for us to be able to achieve this. So that's just one example. Let me see if I can. Another that I would say is, I'll give you some more examples here. With the fitness blog that I had shown in module 1, I had asked for, I think, what did I say? Oh, doing powerlifting. I'm not feeling this image. But I had to, again, do modifications, and sometimes you think that, well, why isn't the application in my head? So I had to add beautiful to it, and then I know that there are lists like this, but I don't, that isn't a normal pose. So I tried doing squat exercises. Now here she did the perfect squat, so I could use these. But again, it just shows you what you can do. This is another example where I have a, and actually this was just a prompt that I had seen. So there's no description, nothing. It's just transparent material, quite beautiful. But then I wanted a woman, was in sleek glass material. So I added a woman, and can't use those pictures because it looks like she isn't wearing anything. But then I modified it, and I said, well, I want a woman dancing. And this I find extremely pretty. There's another one where what I had seen was I wanted a golden tan woman. I described the hair, I described the setting, and I say slowly letting go across the wall behind her. Of course, I'm not able to get I'm not able to do my best with words. It's not working for me. Sometimes you keep modifying it, so you'd say the text are on the wall behind her, and so on and so forth. And but this is a detailed prompt, and I said suggest a title. So when I would post it on social media, it will give me this beautiful title that I can add music to after I download. Really pretty. Another image here is, and again, so I'm all about the these images, but again, in this, I wanted to also give you again the theory about how things come together now, and so that forms a basis of what we have. And so I modified the ones above, and I have my goddess, and I put the colors are purple, gold, pink, and blue. And give me a title for this, and it was Stella Elegance, Moonlit Goddess, and I wanted the word unstoppable in it, because the song that I was using, that I was going to use to put on social media, was Unstoppable. So I added that. So I'd have music, I have my image, and I have my title. And this just takes minutes to do, right? Let's see. Oh, so a friend of mine had asked me, now this food does look rubber. I do confess it looks rubber, but I bet it won't look rubber in Midjourney. But I've asked to make it photorealistic, and this is the best that it could come up with. Let's see for another one. When it was Thanksgiving, I wanted to send out a Thanksgiving email to my team, and so I asked it for a diverse group of people here. Yeah, for a diverse group of people, and it was able to give me this. So I was able to add it. No, I did modify it because it wasn't vibrant enough. So I added redo so that it would give me vibrant, better picture. And I was able to send it. Another example here is in my community where I live. I help with the Facebook page, and I wanted for us to be able to do in the Christmas time, when December came, for us to do a You've Been Elfed game where a neighbor would take something, a gift basket of hot chocolate to another neighbor with a flyer that says You've Been Elfed. And then that neighbor also will have a flyer that says, we've already been elfed, so it doesn't happen again. Then that neighbor who's been elfed will do the same for any given neighbor on the list. We have a list. And so I came up with, I asked it a photorealistic picture of the You've Been Elfed game that obviously got, DALL-E obviously got this from Google, the description of it. I didn't have to put it in. And so it knew, and it said, You've Been Elfed. And I was able to use this as a Facebook post. Let's see. This, I think, like, there have been times when the system has been down. So I had this, there was a glass ceiling. Let me see. There's one that's really helpful. I did the angel, and I just wanted to be, to look at different concepts, because sometimes I feel that my imagination leaves a lot to be desired. So this was a great one that helped me hone in my prompts. So this one is a photorealistic African-American woman. Again, my thing is the flawless caramel skin tone, looking confused and looking at her cell phone, because on one shoulder she has an angel with a sad face waving a finger, don't do it, and then on the other she has another with a sly grin saying, do it. And I was like, oh my, well, I mean, this gets my concept, but it's so boring. So I, again, had to change how she looked. I had to just put just something else, other clothes, and then describe her locks. And now I also had to like describe the angels too, so they look better. And this is what I got. And I thought that was pretty cool. And I, so when you want more, you do redo, say redo to get more, and give a title. And it would be choices, angels, caution, devil's dare. It was pretty good. And I gave it feedback that I love it, so that it'll take whatever I have and use it. Let's see. So I had told you guys about a prompting, getting prompts. And so I had seen this online, and it described what it was for me. So then I took it, and then I went into DALL-E and asked it to do that and give me this prompt. I didn't quite like them, but I didn't have time to modify. But that's an example. So let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for taking the time. I really do hope that this was helpful for you. Let me know any help I can give you, and see you in the next class.